and welcome to Symphony for Happiness. Today I'm talking about procrastination. When I was thinking about how to write this vlog, then I researched a little bit. I did a quick Google search, and then I watched a few videos on how to avoid procrastination, and they're pretty useful. I'd watched a few more. I did a bit of doodling and some brainstorming. Yeah, it was really good, and then I had some tea. Hello and welcome to Symphony for Happiness. Today I'm talking about procrastination, how to avoid it, how to honour it. The first way to avoid procrastination is just to make sure that every task that you have in your life is something that you're genuinely motivated to do, something you're genuinely interested in. Now, how to do that is probably a whole nother process and another video in itself. But let's just say for now that you're generally saying no to anything that you're not really interested in, any set of tasks, so that you can be the most useful that you can be. The second and most important thing you can do is to honour your sense of procrastination and find out what's motivating it, find out what's behind it. Now, as a digital nomad, I'm lucky because I get to make my own schedule and I get to organise my own workflow. So when I've got a task like marking, for example, at the moment it's marking period, I can choose how to schedule this. And I used to get it completely wrong. I used to procrastinate about marking. I used to feel terribly demotivated about it until I asked myself why I felt like that. And I realised that it was because for me it's a very intense task. I might be given a 30-minute composition or a 16,000-word dissertation, and I'm expected to respond to these things, read them or listen to them, ingest them and respond to them. And I used to do that immediately. I'd listen and then I'd try and write the feedback immediately, and it was just too much for my brain. So I decided that I would listen to this sense of procrastination, reason why I didn't want to do it. And now I make sure that I listen to the work or I read the work, and then I don't write the feedback until it feels like it's come to me. So maybe even if that's a couple of days later. And I think that way my students get a much more clear and concise response from me, and much more perceptive feedback. So that's the advice that I would give you. Honour your sense of procrastination. If you listen to yourself truly, you'll find that there's a reason why you don't want to do something. And it might be reason number one, it's the wrong thing for you to be doing. Time after time I found myself working on a project that I think I should do because I've got out of touch with whether or not I'm truly interested in it. And I do believe that we all have our own guiding sense, that when we don't want to do something, it's really because it's not the right thing for us to be doing. And sometimes looking into these motivations can produce radical and positive change for us.
Play like you forget.